So this is day 9 technically. And this is the tarp that we have over our rig because of the rain and stuff. It's getting ready to roll in again. It's kind of muggy out here. But we are untying it so we can get in. And we're gonna start doing framing work and take out the bad wood today. This is where the fun begins. And of course we choose to do it on a rainy day, but it's cool. Anyway, so we are diligently trying to get in. And once we're in, we will show you what we ended with after removing the slide. This is still where we are. This is kind of our template area slash tub storage for a moment. Then everything still kind of looks the same, but we've got a huge gaping hole in the bedroom now, which is good because we are going to get all this damage fixed. So what we're doing today is I'm going to clean up the workspace here real quick so we can get started. So my husband's pulled up a section of this right here. We've been able to look and see, kind of what's damaged. We're going to actually cut some holes and see if the damage is the whole thing or just parts, what we can do. We want to try to keep the integrity of the structure as intact as possible. But we are going to start replacing some of these things. We've got some wood. We need more, obviously. I think we're still going to pop down the ceiling and all of that, but it's going to be last. We'll end up taking these structures out here. And I still have to gut that. So I'll probably do that after I clean up this work section while he's doing this, because he's not going to need me, but he's already starting to get tools. So I'm going to start day 9 cleanup and get this potty started.
There's looks like a 2x4, a couple 1x3s, whatever, 1x1s, strung across over the top to the rotted outside. There's also evidence, of course, of this main beam here going across. The sheet metal joint is right there on that, so that's definitely needed. Cross brace there. One here, again where the seam is. It also looks like there were 2 more possibly braces underneath here, so we need to reinforce this a bunch.
Update. We have gotten the bathroom wall, and the electrical box was here, and this was the doorway. So that's out, and we needed to really find out what was going on with this board here and this board here. So they look pretty darn good, but we're still going to replace this entire thing because why would we? I mean, half of it's dead, so molded and gross. So we're gonna replace all of that, and then we're gonna end up coming out with the ceilings today. So I'm gonna go wash my arms because I wasn't planning on getting into the walls until later, but I did half a wall, so I'm going to resuit up and eat, and we'll come back and get after it. I'm going to update you on what Tim's doing here in a second because it's kind of huge. But what I'm doing is working on this slide. I've gotten everything out except for the things that we're going to try to get rid of. Those are things we're kind of keeping around for templates and stuff. Things that we need to replace, so we're trying to find duplicates of. But all of this is going to come out. I'm going to try to get the ceilings out today and get all the insulation done and get everything really cleaned up. And then I got out that wall, which was where the bathroom wall was, and then the entrance to the master. And again, I'm just getting everything out, and then I'm going to go back and get all the staples, get the ceiling, get all the staples. Trying to give myself stuff to do while Tim's working during the week. That way we can be ahead of the game once we start getting the structure work done. So, cleaning up your workstation is so important. We have spent just as much time prepping and cleaning as anything else, and it's just important. So it's like 7 o'clock, and this is kind of what my husband's accomplished. He's gotten some boards out and cleaned up so we can look at the damage. We're going to end up actually pulling this piece up a little more because these planks here need to be completely replaced, just at least at this end. So we're going to see how far back that damage goes. This whole plank back here, he said, needs to be replaced, obviously. And then it looks like that plank there needs to be, that piece there needs to be completely replaced. And then, I mean, obviously that's not even touching, so that's got to be replaced. So most of this is going to be coming out. We're just trying to do it in shifts, basically. Like, we need to have some kind of structure before we take off other structure. We're not trying just to peel this back like a tuna can. So he's going to explain it better. I was saying at the beginning, we were thinking it's just these 3, but we're actually going to take out these 4 and replace all 4 of these. We're going to replace this entire board here for sure. We're going to start taking some of this stuff down here pretty soon to see what's up there. And we're hoping and praying that that looks okay, but we're not there yet. So, any other update? This is what's underneath that slide as well. And it looked really, really good. And I was showing you earlier when we took the slide out that this board was just a little stained here, but everything else looked really good. So I'm hoping that the slide's good. But we're gonna see. That's a whole nother monster for a whole nother day. But isn't that pretty?